Guys, this is the best method you guys can actually get performance mode right now on console. What you guys want to do first is actually head over to your settings, and you'll be displayed on your settings. It is looking a bit weird right now, but what you guys want to do is actually make your brightness actually 70 to 60. Guys, around that is actually perfectly fine for this. And then you want to go and use the inverse contrast and actually make that around 1.36. Now this is vital. Now you want to go on the colorblind mode and actually go into Pro Tape. Yeah, I don't know if I said that correctly, but then you want to go ahead and make the colorblind strength actually 9. And where it says motion blur, you actually want to have that off, as that can actually debug your FPS and make it worse. And have show FPS off as well. But it doesn't really matter, it's up to you, but if you're having more things in the background running, it might decrease the FPS. And you want, on the second tab, you want to go all the way down to the very bottom, and it says recording replays. You might want to have that off and on, but when you have that off, it actually makes the game run smooth, as it doesn't have to record your gameplay whilst in the background, so you won't get that much lag or input delay. And HUD scale doesn't really matter, but most professional players actually on PC, and you want to try aim this, you want to have it like around like 40. Guys can mess around with that. It just makes where your weapons are really small, so it's really professional looking. Now when you're on the third bar now, where it says debug stats, you want to have that off, as that can actually make your, as I said, background, it will have to keep refreshing, so it'll make your FPS actually worse. Now on the fourth bar, you can just ignore that, and you're on the fifth bar now. What you guys want to do is, you don't really want to mess around that too much. You just want to go and basically, yeah, everything there should be okay. There's not really much you need to do. But on the linear or exponential, it doesn't really matter which one it is. Just make sure you have one of them. And then on the sound, you don't actually have to do much, but all you got to do, what I find actually really helpful, is actually having everything on 50%, as otherwise the game doesn't have to overload itself with all different sounds. So now once you made it all 50%, it's going to make your game run so much better. Trust me with this. 3D headphones, you want to actually have that off as well. And visual sound effects, you want to have that off as well, as that can also, as I said, it can make your FPS drop, so that's to keep refreshing in the background. And then otherwise everything else, and where it says licensed audio, make sure that's on play, as you don't want to have it on anything else. But otherwise, it's personal opinion, I find it way better when it's actually on play. Now moving on to the very last tab, you actually want to go ahead and make your way down to the friend invite section, and you want to go ahead and make sure that's on nobody. But if you guys don't want to have it on nobody, you can always have it on the other options. But no one actually is way better from my personal experience. Now once you're on here, you want to actually have all these settings like gameplay privacy off, as having all these ones can actually lead to having FPS lowered, and you always want to get the max FPS. So where it says hidden matchmaking delay, make sure that's on 0 as well, as you don't want it to be on anything else more than 0 seconds. Now this is actually one of the best settings. You can also, these are like the best settings you can get close to performance mode on console. As I said, these settings won't get you exact performance mode as PC players, because you are on console. And I don't know why it's my console looking kind of weird. In the editing software, it made it look quite weird, but trust me, it looks really nice, guys. Especially in creative maps as well, as you can get really high FPS. I also tried this in games as well, and it does really well. And if you guys did enjoy today's video, if you have any preferences, like anything I do think I should change, leave in the comment section. Also, with 500 likes on this video, I'm also going to be doing a bunch of giveaways, so make sure you comment an epic ID in the comment section if you guys want to be entered. And yeah, it's been Hiking. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.